We're doing a couple more songs for you. Thank you again for coming out tonight and seeing this show. My first album came out in 2004. In 2005 I was touring, and I was supposed to head back over here for a tour in the spring of '06. And my sister and I were involved in a very bad car accident on March 15th. And we were supposed to leave the next day. We were headed to my grandfather's funeral. He had just died the day before. And going down the road, and she looked down at the iPod to change a song and just kind of swirled a little bit towards the gravel, nothing big, and then when we hit the gravel, she tried to overturn, and it flipped about 4 or 5 times. We were in a 4Runner. And it was a very bad situation. She actually died at the scene and then was revived about 10 minutes later, I think. And it was a miracle that we lived through it. It was a miracle that she came back to life. She told me to put on my seatbelt 1 mile before the accident, and I didn't want to. We were sitting at the gas station. It was a beautiful day, sunny and warm, and I never wore seatbelts. I thought, I don't want to put on my seatbelt. It's so pretty, and for some reason I just felt like I should, and it just obviously saved my life. And mine was mostly broken bones and cuts and things like that, but she had some very severe internal injuries. She's diabetic, so that affected a lot of things. And she said that when we started flipping, I don't remember anything. I just remember kind of screaming and then going out, I guess. And she actually watched from above and watched the car spinning and the suitcases flying and everything. And she said that when she was on the stretcher was when she felt her body leave, and that an angel took her hand and said, "It's time to go home now." And she said that she went up to heaven and was able to see my grandfather, who had just died the day before, and spend some time with another one of my aunts, and Hank and Audrey, who obviously we've never met before. And she said that the only people that could recognize her were our family members, and that she had some friends who had passed on who couldn't see her. She was waving to them. She said they wouldn't respond, but that my grandparents responded to her, and she just described the touch and feeling inside of them. It was amazing. And she said that they talked for a few minutes, and she didn't remember anything that I said, "Did you remember that we were in a wreck?" She didn't know anything. And then she kissed Audrey, my grandmother, on the cheek goodbye and turned around, and then she felt the pain kind of coming back in and woke back up on the stretcher. And she was blind for about 12 hours, and then her sight came back. And when she got to the hospital, the doctors told my parents that she probably wouldn't make it, but if she did, she would definitely never walk again and lose one of her legs and never be the same again. And she's just defied everything that they said. She was bedridden for about a year and slowly but surely learned to walk again, and has had 23 surgeries and 4 hip replacements, and it's just been a long, long road. None of us know why some stay and some go, but it was a life-changing experience, and I wrote this song about that. Well, I don't talk to him that much. I know I never pray enough. Ooh, but I don't know where I would be without Jesus here with me. No, I don't know why I'm still here, or why I lived that Wednesday morning. They were raising hands and screaming, "Holy!" Yes, Jesus was right there with me. Jesus healed me. That preacher tried to make me learn, so I memorized his favorite everything. Oh, thank God I saw that light for me. And they would have tied that thing to save the child who went away. But you can't shrink a life like that. I guess it's part of the master plan. My sister fought, my daddy cried, my mom begged him for our lives. I don't know how I would breathe without Jesus here. Before I knew His mercy and before I knew His grace, I was searching out the answers in a dark and hollow place. Oh, before I felt His presence and before I knew His face, I was lost. Oh, I was lost. And I still don't talk to Him that much. And I know I never pray enough. Oh, but I don't know where I would be without Jesus here with me. No, there ain't no telling where I'd be without Jesus.